I wanted to check this out. This is Chris Turner, the homie. You guys, I mean, might just know him because he's the Android drummer, man. He also did all the drums for the Terminator record. He also wrote the drums for the EP from me and Paula. Now, this is Chris. I cooked a steak by drumming on it. Of course he did. Also, did you know that 74% of you aren't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button down below. What do you hate things? Have fun!
To cook a steak by drumming on it. I know we've all thought about it, but today I'm actually going to find out. The plan is to tape a steak to my kick drum and repeatedly pound on it with my double pedals in hopes that I can generate enough friction to actually cook it. In theory, it should work.
He should make it so he has to do it and he has to eat it no matter what at the end. That's yeah, British science, bruv. Oi.
There's definitely going to be a few problems. It's quite possible that my beaters are just going to destroy the steak. And even if not, I can't see it holding enough heat to keep the temperature rising. That's why I custom built this fiberglass insulated steak holster.
Dude, why is it like I love how he went this far for this. Yo, YouTuber Chris is a vibe, bro. Ocean's 8 steak. Steak 8 Alaska.
Make sure that the steak doesn't spread out and then essentially tear. And it's also going to make sure that any heat I can drum in there will stay in there. It's not just going to dissipate through into the kick drum.
Maybe
so with my meat bearing equipment ready for action, all that's left to do is prepare the steak and we can begin the experiment. We're using a wireless thermometer for this.
Did you not seasoning it? Yo, Chris, what if you got to eat this? A little salt? A little pepper? Maybe some garlic? Come on, bro. You got to season this bitch. Let's go, brother.
Experiment. Because although we do want to eat the steak, we don't want to get sick. This device sends real-time updates to my phone, monitoring the internal temperature of the steak, which according to this app needs to reach 52 degrees Celsius to be considered officially cooked, making that our target for the night. We're about to start the experiment. The steak is in its holster, ready to go, and I've decided to set the click at 130 BPM. As far as I'm aware, I might be here for an hour, maybe 2, maybe 3. I wanted to choose a tempo that's moderate enough to be able to maintain for a long time. So
tempo moderate enough to cook the steak at. What the? What is happening?
The time is 1:44 in the morning. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Let's do this shit. 3, 2, 1. Oh!
That's all he's doing.
And there you have it. A grown-ass man playing drums on a steak at 2 a.m. We're kicking the experiment off with the steak at room temperature, which on the day was about 22 degrees Celsius, meaning we have to climb a whole 30 degrees to hit
That's a lot of degrees.
Want to get that cooking ASMR. I hope that sounded good.
It sounds like diarrhea.
He's playing like bleed hurtas on this bro. What the f?
We were having such a good time, I didn't even think to check the temperature for quite a while. So when I did finally pull my phone up, I was surprised to see how well it was working. Boys, we're at 28 degrees.
It's getting hotter.
I then found myself staring at my phone, getting excited over every single degree. 29 degrees! 30 degrees! 31. We're at 32 degrees.
He's cooking it.
Although the temperature was rising, we noticed that the steak was starting to sag. And despite our best efforts to fix this, we quickly learned that it was too difficult to do whilst I was playing.
It's getting past the beaters that's the issue. Yeah.
So we decided to do the world's fastest pit stop and hope that we don't lose any heat. So we're flipping the steak, we're re-plumping it, and then we're going to get back to it.
Re-plumping it.
So after a
What am I watching?
quick fluff, we were back to the pounding. Only this time, way more bored. I've resorted to playing Connect 4 with Jibs. I've now played over 24,000 kick drums over the last 45 minutes and somehow got the steak to an incredible 40 degrees Celsius.
That's actually really impressive. How the f did he get it that high?
So with the finish line in sight, it's time to start on the sides. I'm going to play a bit softer so you can hear me, but I'm going to be making some rosemary, salt and butter potatoes with some tender stem broccoli, and I'm going to get going on them now. With the full meal shaping up nicely, we decided to take a step back and really appreciate what was going on
literally.
here.
That's the best sounding steak I ever heard.
So we're a little over an hour into the experiment now, and I don't know if I'm going crazy or if it actually does sound good, but I'm starting to think it sounds good. With this realization, I decided to set up some mics to take samples of the kit. And lucky for me, my friends are on hand to make this a smooth setup. Tom jumped on the stake and kept it moving. Jibs helped me
like a sous chef, but a sous drum.
with some drums and cymbals, and Joel just did whatever that is.
I've got no steak. No steak in the front wedge.
Need to send this
So
to
after
Gordon
a quick
Ramsay.
sound check and a valiant effort from Tom, it was time for me to get back on the kit and play some tracks.
Ready?
No, Chris, copyright. Chris, no. No, Chris. No, Chris. He didn't know. The copyright police are gonna come, man. He doesn't know, bro.
So weird, I can't hear anything from the kick.
No shit.
Although we did have a lot of fun playing some songs and taking these samples, which by the way, you can get for free on my website, it didn't help us increase the temperature.
It seems to have plateaued at 44. It doesn't want to get any hotter than 44.
So despite the fact that I've played over 40,000 kick drums in the last 90 minutes, I've decided to increase the power and the tempo up to 150 BPM.
We've just hit 46. I've got the sides done. They look fantastic. This is supposed to be Jibs' dinner. Hopefully I can get this done now. This is the home stretch. We got this, come on.
The increased tempo and power levels seem to have got the temperature back on the rise. But as a result, my shins are
This is really good quality, by the way. Like, this video is insane.
absolutely on fire. Thankfully, Joel stepped up and took over, as it's crucial the drumming doesn't stop now.
Yeah, Joe, come on, baby.
So after my quick break and another tempo increase up to 170 BPM, I jumped back on the kit to hopefully cross the finish line.
Oh my god, 53? Holy shit. It's actually really hot. Yo, feel that. We've got a...
So after approximately 55,000 kick drums in a little under 2 hours, we
How many kick drums does it take to cook a steak? 55,000. Guinness World Record? Yeah, he's gonna be in Guinness.
steak by getting it to 53 degrees Celsius, which is 1 whole degree hotter than our original target.
I can't get it out.
Yeah.
He
I don't know
actually
about
cooked
that.
it.
That looks good, man.
So after an incredible win, the only thing left to do now was get this out to the restaurant so
actually
Jibs can
cooked it.
finally enjoy his dinner.
Here you go, mate. Thin bit's the best bit for sure.
None of it's good. Have a potato.
To be fair, I didn't salt it. That's probably it.
You didn't salt it.
If you guys saw my last video where I play the world's first double pedal, then you might remember this piece. And I just want to let you know, I've not forgotten. The song's taken me a little while to write, but I am working on it and it will be out soon. I also want to give a massive shout out to the Brace Bridge, who stayed open all through the night just so we could shoot today's video. With
Bro,
some
YouTuber Chris Turner is wild, bro. This is an alternative universe right here. What the fuck? I can't believe he actually cooked it. It actually did get cooked. I don't even... Why is he such a good YouTuber? Okay. Guys, go show Chris. Go leave a like and comment. Like, what the fuck, man? This is the type of content YouTube needs. What did I just watch? Will he be drumming on an island for 7 days? He should.